Okay, this next question is from Al, and it's quite a long one, so bear with me. I'm going to read it all, and then I'll break it apart and answer and give you my thoughts and what I think on Al's situation. I used to study game about 5 years ago. Started getting better, went to some boot camps. For those of you who don't know what boot camps are, they're like coaching weekends where a coach like myself will take a lot of guys out in the field and teach them how to meet women. I started to do one-on-one coaching for the bar scenes, etc. I ended up in a long-term relationship. She was sexy and sweet, good sex, cooked me dinner, etc. First 2 years were great. Last year, she threatened to leave me because she knew I flirted and sometimes dated other women. So I dropped the 3 big words, I love you, what she'd been waiting to hear, and I was actually sincere. Problem is, everything went down from there. By the end of year 3, we broke up. It's been a year now, and I still haven't been able to attract a woman on her level. Funny part is, she wasn't my ideal before we started dating. I was consistently pulling women of her caliber before the long-term relationship, and now I can't even pull someone close. I've been trying to read up and pick up where I left off before I met her, but I've been mostly striking out for a whole year. It's like my game regressed. I haven't gotten a lot of dates, and a few I've gone out with keep saying, let's just be friends. Have you ever heard of a situation from a client like this before? Thanks, Al. Okay, Al, this must be extremely frustrating, and I'm glad you didn't ask me what you did wrong in that past relationship, because that past relationship is over, and it doesn't really matter now. What matters now is how to get your game back to where it was. My first problem with what I'm reading here is you're doing a lot of comparisons here. You're comparing every woman you meet now to the woman you once dated. And the thing is, you're never going to be able to compare or find her equal. And what I mean is you're not going to, it's not like you're not going to be able to do as good. It's just that she was an individual. She was unique. She was her. So you're never going to meet another her. You'll meet other women comparable, but different. You'll meet other women that might be even better, and a higher caliber, whatever that word means to you, caliber. And I understand what it's like trying to get back into the game. There are times where I've taken breaks from the game and then I get back into it. And at first I might be a little rusty, not too bad, but I'm usually able to jump back in and start getting laid like at any given moment. So I would imagine that your level of enthusiasm about game is what your problem is. And I've seen this happen many times before, where guys come into the community, the dating community, and they're really excited, they're really enthusiastic, and they're going out and they're working on themselves, and they're working on their conversation, they're working on their escalation, they're working on their technique, they're out there experimenting with all this shit, and they're out there having fun, okay? And then you take a break, you get in a relationship, and then you come back to the game. And that level of enthusiasm, that excitement, that thrill about walking up to women is just not the same as when you first started, okay? So my advice to you would be learn to find that enthusiasm again, the excitement about walking up to these women, about the possibility of having sex with them, about picking them up. Learn to get excited about your first dates again. Learn to get excited about bringing girls home to your apartment or your house. Maybe do a little remodeling. Get excited about bringing women into your life again. And if it's not an excitement issue, then it's a game issue. And you're clearly doing something differently now than you did then. So I would take a very close look at your techniques, how you're opening, what you're saying, how you're escalating. Start recording, wear a microphone. Like right now, I'm wearing a microphone underneath my shirt. Wear a microphone. Go out there and meet these girls. And then when you go home, listen to it. Listen to it again and again. What did I do right? What did I do wrong? What am I not doing? How did I sound? You know, if you have the courage, get a friend to go out with you and videotape you approaching women. Maybe there's something just really wrong with your fundamentals, with what you're doing, your body language, your eye contact, with stuttering. Maybe you're a little nervous. I'm not really sure. So, in my experience, it's either you've lost the thrill of pickup, of walking up to women, and now you're just walking up to women in a different sort of state of mind and sort of hoping it works, or there's something fundamentally wrong with your game. So I would take a look at both areas and try to fix it. And I hope that helps. And is there anybody else who feels like they were really good at game and sort of lost it, or who took a break from a long time and is having trouble, getting back to where they once were? If you are, then please let me know. I'd love to hear about it, and please subscribe to the channel. And if you want to instantly know if a woman is secretly into you, you got to check this out right now.